Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Valkyria Chronicles. I'm JRPG and I'm very happy to have you here with me as we go into the training field and the R&D facility, meet new people, and do whatever it is we do in there. Because now we're recruits. Well, I'm not sure if recruits is the term, but we are in the militia, and we have a team, a squad 7, and it's all fine. Let's go into the training room. Sorry, field. It's a field.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape.
You're that guy that from Full Metal Jacket. Not the same voice actor, I'm pretty sure though, but he does sound like it. I don't remember the name of the voice actor though. General, he was a real life general as well. McLee? He was the if you've ever played Fallout Tactics, he voices General Barnaky. And yeah. Just listen to this guy.
Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learn.
I think Imp, last episode we saw a character that we hired, and she was like, as long as it's killing imps. I think Imp is the, it's like the slur, not slur, what's the nickname, I guess, well, yeah, against the Imperials, like I don't know if I said this before, because of course I'm re-recording this particular episode, but like the Krauts were for the German army, or just Nazis in general, back in World War II. I think it was Krauts.
I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class, and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! All right. Now I'll show you lowlives how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
I can only look at his
Train
dead
all you want.
right eye.
I've got all day.
It's kind of incredible how much having two eyes is actually good for your expression in a game like this, or in an animation system like this, because he just looks deranged, never mind what he's saying. So yeah, he basically is explaining how this works. We are gonna level up our scouts. You can't level them up more than once, so you need to assign the experience. We're gonna level up everybody, I think. I don't remember, I know I started with this on the last episode.
This. Push those limits!
Heck yeah.
Good work, maggots!
And everybody.
You're one level closer to human. Looks like that
And the kids,
beat
that's
a new
right.
potential out of the snipers.
There's kids cheering for that. So yes, I'm thinking bringing the scouts up. Yeah, I think I did basically improve the scouts and improve the lancers and the engineers.
You're better than the...
I don't know why he says that, but he does.
Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Looks like that should beat a new potential out of the lancers.
I know, I selected them, but that's about that.
Got it? That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience.
I have a little bit more experience than we had on the last episode, because I did the first couple of missions a little bit better. But basically the level ups were exactly the same. I think I have like 200 right now. I think I have like 200 more than what we will end up having next episode, because we're gonna continue with the other save. I explained this last episode, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, and there's one more thing to add. Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them.
Potential, that's the one. That's the piece that we see. I think that's the piece that we see.
You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them.
That we see in the character sheet.
Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind.
I know.
Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie.
Evade boost.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders.
That evade boost ability or order or whatever, I think it's mostly meant to be used when you're like there's some we'll see them, but there's some situations where throwing units at the enemy is not the solution. You can't do that because they will kill you. There's certain enemies that are really, really too strong, or certain numbers of enemies that will kill you anyway. So I think the evade boost there, for example, I think Alicia has a thing that increases her evasion when... there's always these potentials that are very important, and I'll take a while until I figure them out for sure, but I'll keep an eye out for that.
All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
Can't wait to see you again. Absolutely. Fun character, round. Although it doesn't help that the voice actor wasn't really into it. At least it didn't sound like it. Anyway, maybe a matter of voice directing.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Huh? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man! Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Yeah, at first I thought this voice actor was somebody I know, but it's not. I mean, he's famous. Everybody that works that voice acted in this game is super famous. But well, these days anyway, because this game is from 10 years ago. But maybe back then as well. But this voice actor I don't know.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in any time and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
So about outfitting tanks, development work on tanks happens in the form of body enhancements, tread and weak point improvements, and attack support. Body enhancements mostly reinforce the gun barrel and body armor to improve its base stats. Tanks will automatically be given the best body type you have developed. You decide whether, which means basically you don't need to equip the armor. You decide whether to favor attack or defense, and altering body types gives your tank a different outward appearance. Actually, I don't know if what I just said makes sense. You'll see that soon enough. We'll mess with those. Improvements to the treads and weak point and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tanks to enhance their abilities. That's a run-on sentence, and I'm not really sure what it means. Each part has a set size in blocks. You decide how to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity in the tank. Pick the optional parts that best fit your own personal combat style. I thought it was the mission at hand. Anyway, let's develop some weapons, and we have... Oh, what the heck is... to R&D top, right. The rifles. We have accuracy, and we will go with that. That's for the scouts, for the engineers.
Done. This one's perfect, bro.
Oh, it needs a lot more. Oh, there's more. I didn't. Oh, I did not know. I did not know. I honestly did not know. In the next episode, I won't know that. I just found that out. Okay. Let's see. Machine guns. That's actually not a bad thing versus persons. Let's go with that. Because and then we have that for firepower, accuracy boost for sniper rifles.
All set for you, bro. It's
You can
done.
see our doctorates up on the top right of the screen, DCT. It's the grenades, and that's the uniforms. These add defense. Not really sure how the
All
defense
set
works.
for you, bro. It's done.
If it's like, you know, basically it's 1 point, so machine guns don't work as nice. But single shot
All
weapons are
set
good.
for you, bro. It's done.
Then again, I don't know if single shot weapons are better or not. Anyway, and that's the developments. And here in the outfit tanks thingy. Oh, no. Develop weapons. Oh, right. Body enhancements, that's the one. We can reinforce the barrel roll, which adds range. Shouldn't have done that.
Here you go, bro. All done.
I don't believe that's what I did. Accuracy. For sight
Here
upgrade.
you go, bro.
Yeah, that one I definitely did, and you put it over there, which is pretty good. Just like that. I think, yeah, I think instead of doing what I just did, which adds to the range, I did reinforced body armor, which is nice. But that's that. And we can also upgrade these down here. No, we can't. It's all the same. Gotcha. But the exclamation mark there means that we can't do those. Okay, and that's that, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. So a little bit different from what I did. Now, what is that? Change parts? That's just this one. But I can't do anything here. It's just the... yeah.
Well, sir, was that helpful?
That was?
We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today. Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
I think what I'll do... I won't forget to come back here. There's gonna be more rooms and stuff in here. But I think what I'll do is before any mission that I know is gonna be combat, because I think we can tell, I will come over here and just do this thing. So yeah, I want to return to the book mode, which is great because now I can save as well, which I couldn't. Oh. Ooh, okay. Well, that is a bit of a problem just then. What happened? Sega, indeed. What just happened? You didn't auto save because that doesn't happen with this game. Oh no, you didn't auto save. Lovely. We shall continue. Okay, I finally managed to get past that. It crashed again a couple more times. So it was a little bit scary, but here we are. There's a new episode that has been added, and about headquarters. On the Gallian military's militia, on the militia's base, you can use the experience points and funds you've acquired in battle to train your troops to higher levels or develop new weaponry. Stopping by before combat or after an op once you've acquired more resources is a good idea. Open the menu with the Y, and I know how to get there. As you progress through the game, new destinations around the base will become available to you as well. Yes, they will, and we will see them. I almost missed them as well, but we will see them. Let's go. The flare gun. The flare gun?
Welks! There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No.
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on. I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together. I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite-powered these days. That stuff is everywhere. Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What's this?
The flare gun.
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
Makes you sound like, oh, you don't like the tank in the first place, and now another flare gun? What is this?
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ys.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time. Alright, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
Indeed, see you later. And we're gonna go on a mission, I think. Can we tell the missions, can we tell in advance if there's gonna be combat? I think so, because look at the number 5. Number 5 has a map, and it is the map of the mission. I know it because this is... I gotta explain it.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission.
No, you won't cut to the chase. This is 1930s. We don't have movies with car chases in them. That's where the expression comes from.
The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the Central Transit Artery, leading into Randgries. Our mission is to take it back.
So are those Gallian soldiers in the bridge right now? No, they're not. It's a cool bridge. It's a really cool bridge.
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
It's Benders.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Now, when I heard this the first time, it was a little bit confusing. We don't have an army unit. It's confusing for me because army is just everything is army. Like the Marines are army, the Air Force is army, but that's not true. The army is specifically a specific thing of the armed forces, and he's the army. We're militia, and that's where he's coming from with the mice and whatever.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, all good. See that you do.
Who was that?
What was that? More to the point, it was very petulant.
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the
Oh,
That doesn't make any sense.
he said the general's an aristocrat. He doesn't like the... Yeah, he said, the line is that he doesn't like the militia. And Welkin says it doesn't make any sense that aristocrats don't like the militia?
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe.
That anybody doesn't like the militia.
Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
He's not gonna be smart. I'm controlling him. He's gonna be dumb as bricks. And we have skirmishes as well. So about skirmishes, unlike those within the main storyline, the battles found under Skirmishes tab can be played any number of times, perfect for amassing experience and research fees. Try them. Is that what the doctorates are? DC? I have no idea what that stands for. Try them if you're feeling underpowered. New skirmishes are added as you progress through the main plot, and the difficulty of each skirmish can be set freely. Just be careful, though not a plot battle, soldiers lost during skirmishes can still die. But only if they actually die. Because they can be lost, like, it's a thing. It's a thing. I think we'll learn that, maybe. Did we learn it already? I don't think we learned it already. No, we didn't. How that works. That's gonna be fun. The West Bank of Vassal.
Here are details on the current operation.
The Imperial forces deployed in a defensive formation around a camp within Vassal's urban center. You will assign your squad position split between a city team and a riverside team. The city team will protect the base camp while the riverside team strikes the enemy. Your objective is to occupy the enemy's camp. Defeat the enemy units defending the camp, and then get to the flag hung above their camp to occupy it. Beginning with this operation, you will be responsible for assigning your soldiers to their combat positions. Before commencing the operation, choose the Position Units command to view a list of deployable units. Then, once you've selected a unit you'd like to deploy, choose the position you wish them to take. Intelligence reports say that they have tanks stationed in the city area there. It would behoove you to include an anti-tank unit on the city team to facilitate its neutralization. Of course, it's going to be impossible for you not to do that, so it doesn't really matter that we tell you this. But anyway, I would also recommend you add units with high action points, such as scouts and engineers, to your Riverside Strike Force. Yeah, I did that for one, and in the you'll see what happens in the next episode. But anyway, once you've got your team in place, select the deploy command to begin the operation. Now it's time to get those soldiers of yours into position, and we must basically capture the enemy and not die. That sounds straightforward enough. So you can position the units, and because this is the whole Lost episode. The next episode is not going to be Lost. It's going to be, again, back to the original thing. So the teams here, you can see on this side that I have... Oh, it's not that bad. I don't know what I put on that side. I think I put a sniper. A sniper would be the correct choice. I forgot what I put over there. But anyway, we are very limited. You can't actually remove these people. Largo, for example. He's going to be there for... No, actually, Largo is on this side. That's what I meant. Like, you can't take him away from there. You can put another rocket launcher in there. But, you know, not rocket launcher. But it's not really... Actually, that's not a great position for the sniper to be in. There it is. And then we have a scout. And then we have a couple of fighters. Right there. And I think that's a good combination. And let's move in. Deploy.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
I do that as well. Look forward.
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out!
And here we are. Okay. Oh, we're gonna...
All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams, City and Riverside.
You said that already.
I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? Couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's the spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
It couldn't. Largo is... Whew, I'll tell you what happens to Largo. You'll see what happens to Largo, but I'll show you in this episode, don't worry. About occupying camps. Camps found across the battlefield grant your forces a number of advantages. Units stationed near camps get a boost to their defense. It's false. They need to be stationed in the camps. Anyway, and to the amount of HP recovered at the start of each turn. Even tanks, which usually get no HP bonus, will regain some HP at the turn's start. Weapons with limited ammo like grenades, mortars, and lances are also replenished. If there are enemy units around a camp, however, not around in a camp, you cannot occupy it until they have been defeated. Effectively defending your camps while taking down the enemies will pave your way to victory. So the problem here is this. Right now, we have that jerk over there. And we have Largo on this side. And we have another scout over there. And I can show you what I can do. Now, I can't promise that this is going to be the same thing. Okay, that guy's not doing anything. I can't promise that it's going to be the same thing as at the start of next episode. Because the mission is... Well, I did some choices. But on this side in particular, I can't promise you that it's going to be anything.
Enemies may be hidden. Be careful.
But what do you think is going to happen when the tanks come in to this little plaza? Yeah, hiding behind sandbags. That's definitely a good thing. Let's take the guy out, because we can. Oh, that was lovely. Anyway, it's all good. I didn't crouch her. That's fine. That's fine. We're not going to have to live with that particular consequence. We are going to need to live with... I'm not really sure what I want to do here. Oscar, let's actually bring the Edelweiss up. This is the correct decision. Not sure if I made it.
Stay sharp if you want to keep your head.
But I think I have. So what you want to do with these guys, I would say, is have a mortar and blow them up to smithereens. And that's that.
Who are these guys?
No, that's not what's gonna happen, unfortunately. Or that's not exactly what I did. So you'll see the results of what I did in the Lost episode, starting next episode. But for right now, we are at the point that I left episode 5. We can... You see how slow they are? Oh, I didn't upgrade them. Oh, on this particular save, I didn't. It crashed. It kept crashing. But I did upgrade them, and I will have them upgraded. So they're pretty slow. I think upgrading them is definitely a pretty important thing to do for movement. Is that a head? Can I do that? Can I do that? Whoo! Not upgraded, as I told you. Anyway, that's gonna be that for today. Thank you so much for joining me. About terrain actions. Oh. Near some locations on the battlefield, special actions will become available. For example, units walking through grass can select crawl, which is really nice. Also, climbing a ladder can allow the unit's roof access. Keep an eye out for other useful actions. Indeed. So, yeah, as I was saying, thank you so much for joining me. This has been the second and last Lost episode, and we are going to continue next time with more Valkyria Chronicles. But, yeah, thank you again so much. Don't forget to leave a like if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. And leave a comment as well while you're at it. But above all, again, thank you, and I will see you next episode. Bye-bye.